and welcome to the next episode of my channel where I'll be taking up reported speech. Now what do I mean by reported and speech? Speech means the way we say something. Reported means when we narrate, when we repeat the words of someone, that is called reported speech. Like for example, if I tell my friend, I am fine. And if my friend has to repeat my words to somebody, she will say that XYZ said that she was fine. So she made some changes in my words to repeat it to somebody else. So this is called reported speech. Now, there are two types of speech. The first type of speech is direct speech, where we use the exact words spoken by the speaker. Now, the characteristic of direct speech is a comma and double inverted commas. The verb which is before the comma is known as the reporting verb. As we can see in this sentence, Ram said, I am fine. Said is the reporting verb. And the part which is written within the inverted commas, that is the exact words spoken by the speaker, is called reported speech. Now, what is indirect speech? When we repeat the words of the speaker and we make some changes while doing it, that is called reported speech or indirect speech. Like for example, in direct speech the sentence was, Ram said I am fine. So in indirect speech or reported speech, the sentence will be, Ram said that he was fine. Now, there are some rules how we will come to know what are the things to be changed, how it is to be changed. So, there are some rules which tell us how to change direct speech into indirect speech. Now, this narration or direct indirect speech will help you write the answers in literature, write story writing, diary entry. This is a very, very important aspect of grammar. Now, let's take up the first rule, how to change direct speech into indirect speech. Now, for various types of sentences, the rules are different. There are 4 types of sentences, that is declarative, interrogative, imperative and exclamatory. So, for all the 4 types of sentences, the rule will be different. Okay? So, the first rule is, as you can see, I have made a box. These are the following changes which will happen when we change a declarative sentence. Now, what do I mean by declarative sentence? A simple statement. ऐसा sentence जिससे हम कुछ बता रहे हैं, बस बता रहे हैं, उसे declarative sentence कहते हैं. So, in declarative sentence, present will change to past, past will change to past perfect. Today, if in direct speech the word is today, in indirect speech it will be that day. Tomorrow changes to the next day. Yesterday, the day before or the previous day. Now changes to then. Here changes to there. Come changes to go. Can changes to could. And one more interesting thing. Shall also changes to should. Okay, so these are some of the changes which take place when we are changing a declarative sentence to indirect speech. So once again, what are the various changes which will take place? Number 1, change of tense. Okay, present tense will change to past. If it is already in past, it will change to past participle. Second thing, pronoun will change according to the speaker. Now, what do I mean by this? Sita said, I am happy. Okay? Now, Sita is the speaker. Said is the reporting verb. So, Sita said. Now, we will The third and the most important rule, which I'm going to say next, is that to remove comma and inverted commas from direct speech in declarative sentences, we use that. Okay, this was the third rule, that is to remove comma and inverted comma in declarative sentences, we use that. Okay, so Sita said that. Now, according to the second rule, the pronoun will change according to the speaker. Now, Sita is the speaker. She is third person. She is not present. So, from I, it will change to she. Okay, and what was first rule? Change of tense. As we can see, this sentence was in present tense, so we will change it to past tense. Am denotes present tense. So in past tense it will be Sita said that she was happy. So we did three changes while changing declarative direct speech to indirect speech. First, change of tense. Second, change of pronoun. Third, to remove comma and inverted commas, we will use that. Okay, let's take up an exception sentence. I said I will water the plants. Okay, so in this case, what is the speaker? I. To remove comma and inverted commas, I will use that. Okay, so I said that. Now, what was the second rule? Change the pronoun according to the speaker. But in this sentence, I is only the speaker, so we don't have to change anything. No change of pronoun. The next thing is change of tense. So will change to would. So I would water the plants. So present changes to past and past changes to past participle. What do I mean by past participle? Suppose the sentence was I went to Mumbai. It will change to he said that he had gone to Mumbai. Okay. Now there are other changes which will take place. I will keep adding to this box. Okay. So if it is said to, if the reporting verb is said to, it changes to told. Okay. Now there is an exception to this particular rule, and the exception is if the reporting verb is says or will say or has said, then the tense does not change. Then the tense does not change. Okay. So if the reporting verb is says or will say or has said, then the tense will not change. Like for example, Ram says, comma, I am happy. Now this sentence is in present tense, am is there, but because says is there, I will do the other things, but I will not change the tense. Ram says that. Now pronoun will change to he. He is happy. Tense will be same. Okay, when the reporting verb is says, has said or will say. Okay, so now let's take up the second type of sentence, that is interrogative sentences. Now interrogative sentences are those sentences which help us ask questions. There are two types of interrogative sentence. First type of sentence is a yes-no interrogative sentence. They start with a verb. And it can be answered with one word, that is yes or no. Are you happy? Yes. Will you water the plants? Yes or no. So this is the first category of interrogative sentences which start with a helping verb and they can be answered in one word. Okay, let's write one example. Ram said, comma, double inverted commas open, will I be able to join the party? Will I be able to join the party? Now it's a question. The answer, the speaker will give the listener will give the answer in either yes or no. So what are the rules for changing interrogative yes no questions to indirect speech? Rules will be same, like the change of tense. Okay, these two are same. Okay, change of pronoun. Next, rule number 3. In this case, to remove comma and inverted comma, I will not use that. If or whether will be used to remove comma or inverted comma. Okay, so to remove comma or inverted comma, in this case, I will be using if or whether. Next, the reporting verb that is said or said to will change to asked, demanded to know, inquired. Okay, and the last and the most important rule, subject verb inversion. Subject verb inversion. What do I mean by subject verb inversion? I will show you right now. Now look at this sentence. Ram said, will I be able to join the party? In this sentence, will is a verb. Okay, and I is the subject of the sentence. Okay, I is the subject. So when I said subject verb inversion, when I am asking a question, verb is coming before the subject, but when I write the answer, the subject will come before the verb. So the sentence was, Ram said, will I be able to join the party? So let us see how it will change. Ram asked. Now it is a yes no question. So to remove comma and inverted commas, I will use if or whether. Ram asked if. Now logically it should have been, would he be able to join the party? But according to the fourth rule, the subject will come before the verb. So the answer will be, Ram asked if he would be able, to join the party. So by this I mean, now the subject, that is he, has come before the verb. So this is how we change interrogative yes no questions to indirect speech. Now the next type of questions are the WH questions, those which begin with words like what, where, when, how, etc. Okay, so how are we going to change these sentences into indirect speech? Same thing again, tense will change. Okay, then pronoun will change. Okay, now in this case, no use of that, no use of if or whether, nothing. No use of that, if, whether, nothing they will be, nothing will be used. We'll just continue. Only we will remove the comma and inverted comma. And again number 3, that is subject verb inversion. Okay, so if the question was, suppose if I take up a sentence, Ram said, where are you going? Okay, so in this case it will be Ram asked. Now when I don't know who is the listener, I'll generally take it up as me. Generally you should take it up as me. Ram asked me. Now what did I say? Don't use that, don't use if, don't use whether. See, it's a WH question. The question is beginning with where. So I'll just go ahead with the question word. Ram asked me where. Now again, as you can see, the verb has come before the subject, that is you. Okay, so in my answer, see, I don't know to whom he was talking, so I will take it as me. So this you is I. Okay, so where I was going. I have to remember the tense will change. So with I, we write was in past tense. So he asked me where I was going. Okay, so this is about WH questions. Now, let's take up the third type of sentence, that is an imperative sentence. By imperative sentence, I mean an order, request, or advice, or suggestion. Now, in this type of sentences, let's see how we are going to change direct speech to indirect speech. Like Ram said to me, comma, get up. Okay, suppose. Now, in these type of sentences, we have to get the feel. What is actually Ram doing? Ram is ordering me. Okay, so what are the changes which are going to take? Okay, first is pronouns will change. Okay, second thing is tense will not change. Here, tense will not change. Okay, now the reporting verb will change according to the feel of the sentence or the speaker. Change according to the mood of the speaker or the feel. Now, as you can see the sentence, Ram said to me, get up. That means Ram is ordering me. So, said to will change to ordered. Okay. Third thing, to remove comma and inverted commas, in this case, we use to. Okay. So, if the same sentence, Ram said to me, get up, it will be Ram ordered me to get up. Okay, these are very simple. Another example, Ram said to me, please give me a glass of water. Okay, suppose this is the sentence. So the answer will be, what is Ram doing? Ram is requesting me. So Ram requested me. Now again to change, remove comma and inverted commas, I will use to. So Ram requested me to give him a glass of water. So please has been replaced with requested. Okay. Now as we saw, tense is not changing. Pronoun is changing. Verb is changing according to the mood of the speaker. And to remove comma and inverted commas, we use that. Okay. Now the fourth type of sentence, that is exclamatory sentence. Now these type of sentences are used to show some kind of feeling, sudden surprise. Okay. Like for example, she said to me, comma, double inverted commas open, wow, what a pretty dress. Okay. So how to change these type of sentences into exclamatory? Let's take up. She, in this case, the reporting verb will change like this. She exclaimed. Now, what is the feeling? What is the mood of the speaker? She is in surprise. She is appreciating the dress. So it can be said like this. She exclaimed with joy. Now, in this type of sentence, we come back to the first rule, that is to remove comma and inverted commas, we have to use that. So, she exclaimed with joy that it was a pretty dress. So, again the tense has changed, pronoun has changed and the reporting verb will change according to the feeling, like exclaim with joy, exclaim with surprise, exclaim with anger, exclaim with sorrow. Okay, so in this case again we have to use that to remove commas and inverted commas. Okay, one more example. He said, comma, double inverted commas open, alas, the man is dead. Okay, so what is the feeling over here of sorrow? The man is dead. So he exclaimed with sorrow that the man was dead. Okay, so this is the basic rules of direct and indirect speech. Kindly go through it very carefully, and if you have a doubt, please ask me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Keep watching my videos and keep hitting the bell button and the like button. Thank you. Have a nice day.